Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
I am. That's what I'm doing.
And the Hoosiers will boot it away to start the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Power football with the run. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. The give to the tailback. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a
great,
powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him...
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers for that play action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella is almost...
I got Asante.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Fires to the right. Got his man.
He'll be
brought down on the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
That's crazy.
He's play calls on this drive. 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Might be looking to run.
Dropping a bucket shit? Hell no.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'm about to say, it's new. Right?
Great
It
job by the
wasn't
defense there.
complicated.
First off, getting pressure pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket after that. Excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Come on, man.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to bull his way in.
Come on.
Makes the grab, and there's not enough room. The defense was ready. They kept it. They come up with a fourth down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
That bad. That thing is going crazy right now. Oh.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby.
That got to be
down, but there's a flag on
safety.
the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Yeah. And he fucking stopped me on the half-inch line. So why no place popping up? Whatever.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Look out, he's got room. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Finds his man, it's Lane. Into enemy territory, and out of bounds at the 48.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations of USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level.
Fires one high and deep.
I love it. I love the switch sticks. I love the switch sticks because that always happens.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
To attempt the try. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. get the corner. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. It's complete.
Ooh, no knockout?
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Ooh-wee. Like, listen, I know you've got the completion, and that's what you want. That's the goal, but you don't want your quarterback getting smacked like that repeatedly.
What?
Looking to throw on first down.
Madden. Oh, that's Gentry. Nigga, you should pick it off, bro.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They go to the ground. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The toss sweep to the right.
Yeah, appreciate boy here, son.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
The Hoosiers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. DB's right up on the receiver.
Ref, we got to call something.
Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well,
Why he didn't pick that shit off? I don't know.
Tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Boy!
Wrestles to the ground
Boy!
right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Big third down into the red zone.
Why can't you say that?
The crowd is getting behind this defense. The play action fake. Bringing the heat.
On his ass.
Cannot get away.
Loopy.
That is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. They'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that is no good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown. The missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point
Switch it.
game.
Mess up. Coming
Opening
up.
snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Extending the play.
Switched off to the other
Takes it
guy.
complete to the right. And he'll be brought down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Catch stretch in the middle. It's Jordan. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
Looking deep down the right side.
Ref.
Again,
Ref.
but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Fires downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Release to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling big plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
Into the end zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They just keep firing. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally, they come up with a sack.
It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Mendoza. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
The quick out. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth
no double fucking long. That's not even gonna cover through my boy.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to beat the D deep. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him.
I wish you would have done that shit correctly.
But to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking downfield very late in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, and you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 3rd down, going up top. Looking for the score.
Let me get that.
Ball into the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
Allergy medicine now, feeling a little bit better.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He lets it fly.
Come on, man. Nigga Ramsey keep on dropping these picks.
Big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time. And an even better job in the back end of the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Looking for a deep man.
Nope.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. snagged in the middle. It's Hemby. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. They got to keep that up here in the second half.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm.
Bombayaji.
So far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Under fire. And the missed connection on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spin it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lemon. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting it, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know
What they say?
go to in running
Like
situations.
father,
Your
like
base
son.
defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, whatever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready
beg
to
your pardon?
get behind them.
You do that.
And here's the return.
As long as you ain't killing no vipers.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Fires to the tight end. He is not afraid to use that stiff
Boys
arm
to
as
men,
a weapon
ABC,
as he bangs
BBD.
his way to the 28. The Hoosiers want to move quickly. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Billy back again.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off.
Hey Siri, play Motown Philly.
We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Right down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
Bro, you can't throw a high pass on Gentry, bro. The ticket is 6'6".
This offense as they move the chains on fourth
So
down.
why did he go jump for that?
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback.
Gentry.
When this guy's in the game,
No, nigga, the
it's
fucking
never
linebacker.
over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Nice gain on
Yeah,
that
nigga,
play,
he just
but
threw a fucking high pass on him, man. My dude
first
didn't even do nothing.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Boys, man.
Gonna
ABC,
take a shot on
DVD,
second and short.
the East Coast family.
He tries to take the top off. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack.
I said,
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up
what
empty
a
on this
little
drive, and
West Coast
they'll go
swing.
for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
She about to go see her.
And
She
the
about to go see her
offense will
nigga.
recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection
What
last
kind of air
time.
she
Let's
got
see
to
if
go?
they throw it again.
Take clocks.
They want that clock to run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably
And
just
bring back the new
gonna
Jack
safe
Swain, man.
runs
Bring back that
inside
type of
the
music.
tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be
Yeah, the
aware.
club start
You've
fucking
got
doing
this
my
game in
choreography
hand, so
dances,
long
man.
as you don't turn it over.
The Trojans have it with a first and 10.
Just like out of here.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop,
Give
but
me
not
some
before he
insulin,
sets up
they
this
said
offense.
it's
First and
good.
goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goal
cool now,
post
too.
trying to defend their own end zone. Wide out trying to get
Timeless music, my boy.
touchdown Trojans. And the pummeling has started.
Salt interwound.
I said,
late in the fourth quarter. You can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out.
I know she ain't. I know she ain't about to buy you 2K.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take
Bro,
a knee in
this is
this
bro,
drive. We'll
bro,
start
bro,
at the
bro.
25.
Relax, man. Relax.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
I can't hear you.
Using his legs, it's Beebe.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Bro,
And that'll be incomplete.
this nigga Ramsey probably had a chance about 4 picks, and he dropped all of them.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On field late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants a big play here late.
Nope.
It's dropped. And oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
You said, don't
The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position.
29.
On the move. This freshman makes the stop after a short
You about to get
gain.
it? She about to get it for you.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what